Everyone, it's Libby from maighstirtarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people. It's WORIMI, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides in the universal energies. Okay, entertainment only. The runic tarot is getting a big workout today. I think I've got my mouse mat placed right too, because my light sensor's on that side, so that these dark cards are a little bit more visible for you. Okay, what do I want to have a look at? Felon Muskrat. Do I have to? The energies over the weekend were incredibly intense. I couldn't work out why until I read the news, and oh, sorry, I've got the itchiest eyes. Apparently the tariffs were put in place, even though they weren't supposed to have been put in for another 4 weeks. So now, who was I watching the other day? It might have been not Darren, David from Tarot by the Bay did a reading on this. And I think whoever it was, I think it was David, clearly got that felon 45, because I refuse to call him 47 because he's not, even though he likes to think he is. Apparently was waiting for a call of, oh, please, please don't, please, we'll do anything you like, capitulation from Trudeau and the Mexican Prime Minister. No phone call came, so he basically cut his nose off to spite his face and said, F you, tariffs are going on tomorrow, and slapped them down. Now, the Wall Street Journal has come out and said it's the dumbest act of the trade war in history. Yeah, I'll agree with that. And the tariffs were the specialist at the Peterson Institute of International Economics came out and said it's the biggest own goal that Felon 45 has done yet. As an Australian, when China tried to put tariffs, well, they did. They put quite significant tariffs on Australian wine, beef, soybeans, I think it was as well. And there was something else, and I can't remember. Oh, lobsters. Whatever. Because they were cranky at the Australian government for saying that the COVID investigation had been foiled in China. So they were cranky and they threw these huge tariffs on literally overnight. Of course, the Australian industries in those areas reeled back and went, holy crumbs, what are we going to do? Right, let's get to work and work around them. So what happened is that a couple really struggled or went under. It means we got reasonably priced lobsters in Australia for a while. But what happened is that they just said, right, let's go and find new markets. And Europe and India stepped up, and I believe there may have been other countries as well, stepped up and filled the breach. Now, China then came back several years later, begging hat in hand, saying, oh, please, please come and do trade with us again. But that trust is gone. And I think you'll find Mexico and Canada will do the same. They will source the products that they want from elsewhere, and they will sell their products elsewhere. This hurts. These tariffs hurt nobody but those in the United States. And the people that will hurt most are the MAGA supporters with their big F-100 or F-250 trucks or whatever they are. With the fuel, with the cost of repairs, with whatever they're buying, they're the ones that will hurt most from these tariffs. But that's not what I wanted to have a look at. I want to have a look at Felon Muskrat. Now, apparently he's taken over the Office of Personnel Management, hacked into it and blocked federal employees from accessing their computer systems. This is where the enterprise human resources of all federal employees is kept, including their date of birth and their social security numbers, their workplace appraisals, just their pay, their length of service, all that sort of information. Since I noted that down, he's also been given the keys to the Federal Treasury. I want to have a look to see how that's. They're celebrating. He got given. I'm really, really cranky that the industry leaders didn't hold the line and tell them to F off, but anyhow, don't quite know what they were threatened with. Better not just be their job and their pay that they were threatened with, or anyhow. I want to know how this is going to go for Felon Muskrat. How is this going to go for Felon Muskrat? He might go so well with the Wheel of Fortune. There's coming here. And he's kicking back. Yeah, got it all. He's not looking at something that's going on in the background that's really, really important. Might find himself legally hemmed in. Gosh, I don't quite know what the legal system will do to him because he doesn't care. But he might find himself restricted and having to look over his shoulder and, yeah, about something stabbing in the back. I'll just put those in randomly and then keep shuffling. This is a guy that doesn't have the security clearance. His personnel that he's put in place don't have their security. Please, please, please look after your community. Oh, something's going to happen where he's going to find himself stabbed in the back. Stabbed in the back. I'm just going to the top of the ones that fell out, which is usually the way I would read. Yeah, there's these going down. Swords of Truth are being packed up and moved forward. And then we've got this Tower moment for the reaping what he sowed. I never get good cards for Felon Muskrat. I know Denise Knight from Denise Knight Divination has done a couple of readings. I think she's done 3. I've watched the first. I haven't had a chance to watch the other 2. But from what I get of the comments is the cards weren't good. I haven't had a chance to watch them. But let's have a look. Let's have a look. Muskrat. Overstepping. Absolutely overstepping. By miles. Okay, first of all, what is it that he's planning on doing? I'll put that back because that's boundaries. There's going to be something that'll stop him. Boundaries. Some sort of password that he can't get past or something that's sort of unhackable. There'll be something that stops his forward progress. Yeah, maybe I'm being a bit harsh on these industry readers because there's discussions going on in the quiet corners of the tavern about how to deal with this. Okay, show me. First of all, what does Felon Muskrat intend to do if and when he gets in? I mean, I know theoretically he's in, but how in is in? What is his intentions? Okay, thank you, I know, world domination. It's like such a bad spy movie. World domination. That's what he's after. And even then he wouldn't be satisfied. I'm just going to say even then he wouldn't be satisfied. Show me. Show me. What is he planning on doing? What is Felon Muskrat planning on doing? Okay. You're a federal worker, just know that the offer of resignation did the same to Twitter and they got nothing. And because they resigned, they had no comeback. So full of false promises, absolute BS. Don't believe a word he says. Okay. Oh, almost a bit nervous about this. What does he plan? Well, this is the plan. The planning of the plan. There is a plan being formulated. He's following the plan. Challenged by some pretty steep legal action here. But it's almost like a I dare you legal action. I dare you. Bring it on. At the foundation. A lot of information quickly, opening the book. So what's he planning? Oh, interestingly enough, okay. Can't say I've noticed this before, but the figure under the cowl there, he's got a dark mask on, a black mask. So what is his intentions, the energies he's stewing in? To know everything. Goodness me. What on earth is he going to do with, 6 million or more dates of birth? But that's his intention. To know everything, to have access to everything. Okay. In the past, we got the Eight of Cups here. While this crusty old dragon is chewing on the dead wood in the foreground, you've got the nimble squirrel sneaking off with one of the cups. Now, is this the sneaky squirrel, somebody putting in a preventative measure so they can't get into the information, or is the squeaky, sneaky squirrel the hacking, while the unwieldy, crusty old system thought it was safe? Okay, we've got the Star of Hope and Healing crowning this. Righteousness coming forward, the energy over this. Standing up to the well, okay, which one's the monster? The Emperor here or the dragon? I mean, the dragon does have the star behind it. The Emperor has the ship in its hand. This is those in control, protecting the ship against the Kraken or the sea monster or whomever that is. Okay. The Magician, the manifestation, the bringing forth of something new. Ace of Cups, new partnerships, new agreements. Internally, but holding on to what is really precious and letting the rest burn. I'm getting the feeling that there is some sort of... Okay, thank you. Right. Just going to put those down for a minute. What I'm getting... Please be right. What I'm getting is there is some sort of barrier that's been put in place that is, if I say undetectable, or undetectable at the outset. So what's happening? Okay, thank you. If this is the case, then those industry leaders are forgiven. What I'm feeling is that they capitulated easily to allow, this is so complicated, to allow fellow Muskrat and his team access up to a certain level so that they fully expose themselves. But they can't get past, there's some barrier there, protecting what is really important and just allowing all the rest to burn. That was just padding fluff, sugarcane, spun sugarcane, sugar, fairy floss. What's really important is protected. Don't know how they're going to do this. I really don't. But that's what I'm getting. Okay, the hopes and fears, the Four of Wands. Finding themselves entrapped by the path that they've taken. Or this can simply be the Four Wands standing firm and protecting. And in charges the Knight of Swords, that brings destruction and ending. And then we've got the sun, full illumination, full exposure. This is not going to end well. Full exposure of those that are corrupt and have absolute disregard for human life and couldn't care less. Oh, on the base we've got the Ace of Swords. We've got the Ten of Pentacles, which is about, so the truth about the raping and pillaging and invading. But we've got the Page of Wands, standing the line in defiance against what seems like overwhelming odds. And then we have the Defiance card. And then we have the Empress, which is not, for me, Russia. You'll notice here she's got the Wheel of Fortune here. She is spinning something new, something significantly new. And we all know, us who've been through it, and even those that don't, that childbirth is incredibly painful, the birth of something new. And the Wheel of Fortune is turning. She's spinning something there. The new start, the strength, the homeland security protection that is bringing about an ending for those that are greedy and lusting for power, an ending. Seven of Cups for those that were deluded and chose poorly. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles, the defense. Some sort of new protection coming forward. We've got the nightmare situation, volatile news coming forward that's going to restrict and confine. We've got a whistleblower that's going to bring forward information. It's going to bring an ending of the adoration of dear leader. The Moon card, secrets being brought to the surface and revealed. We've got then, well, it's my Biden card, but it can be any emotionally mature, diplomatic, calm leader that has your back, basically. Some leader bringing things to an end, taking action. For those that, well, I'm just going to say, leaving out in the cold, the moral, financial, ethical corruption of those that tied themselves to the devil and stole the election. None of it ends good. There's work going on behind the scenes with the Eight of Pentacles. What does he want? He wants everything. Is he going to get it? No, I feel there's some sort of safeguard in there somewhere that will prevent him from doing so, but just the actions that he's taking is opening a lot of eyes. Really, really opening a lot of eyes. It's going to be painful. It's going to be difficult. There's no white knight cavalry that's going to run. Well, there is, but you need to do your part. You need to do your part. Write to your representatives. Write to all the representatives that are standing up for your rights. So, show me about the relationship between Musk and Trump. How's that going to play out? I was thinking about this yesterday. Don't know why. And I got that Trump's actually really scared of Musk. I don't know quite what it is. I got that Trump is afraid of Musk. So show me. It's not just about money. He feels like he's sort of pinned in a corner. And is fearful. Okay, come on down. Show me the relationship. I'll do an energies reading. Right, the Hanged Man. It's stalled, perhaps. Stalled, being seen from a different point of view, perhaps not liking what they're seeing. The second signifier here is the authorities, the energy behind the scenes, Page of Pentacles, and the abuse of power. So Elon bought his way in, and now he's just abusing his way. But you've got the Page of Pentacles, something unexpected coming out of left field for this relationship, for this partnership. Okay. The Fool, the karma hanging over. New beginning, new journey, faith and trust. Oh, and the Chariot riding in. Look at the look on those cats' faces. I wouldn't want to take those cats on. So there's something new coming forward, significantly new that's coming in. Okay, the outcome, a lot of information really quickly. The Star of hope and healing, protection, defeating, communities coming together, people coming together, and boundaries being put up. So how's this relationship going? On the base, Wheel of Fortune, it's changing. Things are changing. Work is going on behind the scenes. You've got this female figure again, bringing forth this energy, and you have a judgment moment, the collective awakening, talk happening behind the scenes. People are talking. We've got justice for Elon Musk, and reaping what he sows. There's a target on his back, as there is this birth of something significantly new with the Wheel of Fortune there, and it's defiance against the corrupt and the pillagers, and then the Sun card coming forward. Very similar but slightly different energy. The Sun and the Chariot, they're both riding chariots in. Okay, I'm just going to grab Pendulum and ask, what the heck? Round and round means it's ready for a question. Back and forth means yes, side to side means no. I got my finger hanging there so you can see it's not me waggling away. Okay, guys, can I ask a question, please? Can I ask a question? It's a little bit short. It's hard to get a swing up when it's too short. Can I ask a question, please, guys? Right. There's Felon 45. Donald Trump regretting his relationship with Musk. Yep, big time. Is he scared of Musk? Is he scared of Musk? That's straight into a yes as well. It's not swinging quite so big. He's regretting it, but he is scared of him. Okay. I don't ever, and I hate to say it, see Trump being held accountable. I think his health is going to take him out beforehand. His health may even be the major turning point, because why would it be? Because one would think JD would step up, but I'm not getting JD stepping up. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. I mean, I could read all day on these two. I'm just getting there's some sort of barricade in place that Felon Muskrat can't get past. Okay, the word thwarted is what I'm being told, and he is not going to be happy. Okay, let's see how it plays. I was going to do something a little bit lighter about just some more teaching, but I might leave that till Friday, just this week. We're going to get this week out of the way. Just want to point out that it was in 1981 that Ronald Reagan passed an act which allowed government to borrow from Social Security and never paid it back. Apparently it was supposed to be paid back with interest, but government has not paid back. This is why Social Security is not got a lot of money in it at the moment, because Reagan borrowed from it and then Bush borrowed from it. And I believe it was, it was supposed to be paid back with interest, supposed to be invested and paid back, but it never was. So if you're wondering why Social Security is really struggling, it's not because you guys haven't been paying into it. It's because the Republican governments have been removing the money for their own purposes. So again, that's why I'm saying there's this tower moment, because these things need to be exposed. They need to be torn down and they need to be rectified in a stronger manner, where government can't just help themselves to what is your retirement fund. Just putting it out there. So please look after members of your community, look after yourselves. A couple of quite good videos, one about circular economy and another one, beautiful message from Sam Neill on my posts, which used to be called Community, on the main page. Go and check them out, and I shall catch you later. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.